All right, we got 22 viewing. Let's get this going. Hey guys, good evening. This is Mr. Preston and Mrs. Sperber. Can you see Mrs. Sperber back there?
Hello.
You guys say hi?
Welcome back.
It's been a while since we've done this. There's Mrs. Sperber.
Hi.
Yeah. All right, hi guys. My name is Mr. Preston. I'm the principal here at Gerald Ford Elementary School. And tonight we're doing a parent presentation. If you're new to Ford, there'll be a lot of great information for you. And if you're returning to Ford, you can throw something in the chat and say hello. We're going to go through some slides, and this will be on our YouTube page and our Facebook page as well. Let me just get everything kind of set up here. Sorry, I'm going the wrong way. There, that's better. All right, so this is our 24-25 back-to-school parent presentation. If you have any questions, you can throw them in the chat, and we will answer them as best we can. All right, Ford Falcons, this is our personal best branding. We have a hashtag, always do your personal best, and it stands for being respectful, having empathy, showing self-control, and always trying your personal best. And our school goes by the theory of action, where if we work collaboratively to create a collective positive school culture, then we will continue to innovate and evolve to meet both the social, emotional, and academic needs of all of our students. This will result in students and stakeholders discovering and maintaining their joy of learning. So we really believe in the whole child, and we really believe in making school fun and students wanting to come to school. Our board priorities are early literacy, so we'll be focusing on early lit, and we really encourage every parent to read to their child every single night. We also are working on college and career readiness and trying to make sure that our students are prepared for life beyond school, and working on mental health on campus with students and staff alike. This is Miss Sperber and I, just some stuff. This was at our hoedown last year, and this is our attendance matters. Whoops, going the wrong way. This is very touchy. This is our attendance matter shirt that we have, and that's us with Gerald, our school mascot. So just having fun on campus. We've got some new staff members this year. Miss Cummings is one of our educational specialists in our special education department. Miss Winter Arana is a new kindergarten teacher. Miss Julie Toman is a new 5th grade teacher. Miss Kaylee Collins is our dance specialist. We're excited to add dance this year, and that'll be taking the load off of Coach Murphy and PE. We're bringing in a new art specialist this year, Stephanie Inza, and then Miss Chavez will be coming back as our intervention specialist. So please welcome the new staff members to Ford. If you have not done Parent View or online registration, every student returning or new to Ford has to complete the online registration process. So make sure that you do that. I'm sending out links every day. If you have not received one, you probably already did your online registration. If you're receiving those emails, you need to complete it, please. And August 22nd, we'll be holding a parent information support session if you would like to join and get some help with Parent View. All right, Ms. Sperber, every day counts, right?
Yes.
180 school days, and our goal is to have all kids come all days, right? We want you to be here. If student misses more than 10%, it could significantly impact their likelihood to graduate from high school, to be on track and be successful going into middle and high school. And we really, really, really need to focus on each week of absence per semester in 9th grade lowers the likelihood of graduating in 4 years by 25%. So if you miss, 4 weeks of school, you could really impact your future career. Your child attendance can be found on Parent View. There is an attendance there, and we have our school calendar posted on our website as well. All right, tardies. We are the latest start in Desert Sands. We start at 9 a.m. and we need to get here earlier, before 9 a.m. At 8:30, our gates open and breakfast is free. So pretty soon we'll be implementing a new program where you will have to come in with your child and you will scan the QR code and you will fill out a tardy slip for our reporting purposes. We really need everyone here before 9 a.m. This is our parent handbook. It lists out all the information in there. There's a QR code for you. That's the first page of the parent handbook on the left right there. So make sure you scan that, take a look. It's also linked on our website as well. Lots of great information. All right, gates open at 8:30 a.m. Breakfast is free. Kindergarten dismisses at 3:07 p.m. in the kindergarten area, and Tuesdays is our minimum day. Tuesday, kindergarten dismisses at 2:07 p.m. First through third grade is 9 a.m. to 3:17, except for Tuesday, which is a minimum day, and that is a 2:17 release. Fourth and fifth grade starts at 9 a.m. and dismisses at 3:27 p.m. And Tuesday is a minimum day at 2:27 as well. Every Tuesday is a minimum day. Every Tuesday is a minimum day. All right, first day of school. First day of school, the gates are going to open at 8:30 a.m. and everyone will be welcome on campus. All right, teachers are going to hold a small meet and greet in their classroom. Upper grades, it's probably going to be 5 to 10 minutes long. If that, lower grades, it will be a little longer so they can get you signed up for their class dojo and all their information in their class. Parents will be given till approximately 9:30 to be on campus, and then they will be asked to leave for the day. After the first day of school, very important. After the first day of school, only approved volunteers are allowed on campus. We take the safety and security of our students and staff very seriously here at Gerald Ford. And only parents that are approved volunteer through the district will be allowed on campus after the first day of school. TK and kindergarten parents, if you're new to Ford, we have a separate TK kinder gate and area for those students, and you will be allowed on campus for the first week to pick up and drop off your students. And then after that, you will only be allowed on the kinder area for dismissal to pick up your child from the teacher's door. All right, so in the morning, you may come in throughout this week, but after that, you will have to be an approved volunteer for the week of August 26th. There we go. All right. And there we go. The first day of school is a minimum day because it is, you guessed it, Tuesday. All right. EPELS is going to be here after school, Tuesday, August 20th. Tuesday dismissal times are, once again, 2:07 p.m. for TK and Kinder, 2:17 for first through third grade, and 2:27 for fourth and fifth grade students. And EPELS will be here down on the grass area by our marquee. It is a $3 charge for an EPELS. They usually have lemon, orange, and a mocha or a horchata option as well. Why won't this? There we go. Here's our dismissal times, regular and Tuesday. Please plan on picking your student up no later than 4 p.m. I only have supervision till 4 p.m. and the office closes at 4 p.m. So if for some reason you cannot get here for 4 p.m., please call the office and notify us so we can make an arrangement. And our office closes at 4. So please plan on picking up your students no later than 4 p.m. and no later than 3 p.m. on Tuesdays. After the first day of school, only approved parents will be allowed on campus. Students will walk to the gate by one of our after-school providers. So YMCA is in Portable 15. All right, students will be walked over there. If your child goes to the YMCA, Homework Club is in 601. Your child will be walked to 601 if they are in the Homework Club. And a new program this year is called Right at School, and that's going to be in 609. 609, those students will be walked over there. Bus riders will be taken to the cafeteria area where they wait for the bus to come. And then every other student will be walked by their teacher down the main hallway to the main gate for dismissal. Kinder will always dismiss from the kindergarten classrooms every day. I see a question in here. This is a great question. Angelica writes, not all teachers have reached out. Is that correct? Yes, that is correct. So some teachers send postcards or emails or dojo messages, but not all have done. We are still adding students currently, students that are enrolling, and your class teachers will be available on Monday through Parent View. Another incentive to get on Parent View, because that is the only way you'll be able to find out your child's teacher. Early pickup. So we have a big issue with people picking up their students very early, trying to avoid traffic. So students will not be dismissed from the classroom after 3 p.m. Okay, so please plan accordingly through our bell schedule. Please inform any family member picking up your child from school that early release to beat the traffic is a disruption to the learning environment, and we will not be tracking down students during lunch or recess. So students are out of recess. We have 600 plus students. Finding one, and you're just going to have to wait that 15 minutes. When they get back to class, they'll get their stuff and they'll be sent up to the office. So the bell schedule is public. We'll go over that in a second, but please be mindful of those times and the learning environment. I've got a great question from Jamie. Says, hi, where do we enter to pick up our child from the right at school if it's after 4 p.m.? There is a pedestrian gate in the main parking lot, and that is where our homework club and our right at school pick up. I will be sending out that information to those programs. And then the YMCA is on a different part of campus, and they dismiss from the front bus lane garden. So great questions. Now, we've talked a lot about pickup and dismissal. If you would like to be a volunteer, you can scan this QR code and it'll take you to the volunteer application for the district. In order to get a head start, make sure that you sign up. And there's the link. I don't know why I went there, but great. Okay. So I know, right? I'm like, so here's the link. You go down here and you volunteer application. You want to click on that. And if you want to go on field trips and be a part of student learning in the classroom, you want to make sure you pick the supervisory role and get your fingerprints in. If you've already done it, you have to renew it annually. Fingerprints are done every 3 to 5 years as well. And there's the volunteer link. The QR code should be up there for you. I'll hold for a second so you guys can scan that if you wish. All right, we have an amazing PTO on campus. We have a great saying at Ford. We call them Falcon Awesome. There's a PTO website up here. There's also our PTO Instagram page. Those are QR codes for there. But the real goal of our PTO is to foster a relationship between parents and faculty on staff to better enrich and enhance your child's education. So we would love you to help volunteer and support. We have a great PTO. And we have events scheduled throughout the year that we would love your help, and we want you to attend as well. One of our first events coming up is we're going to have a trunk or treat in October, and these are free events that we put on for the school and the students. So we're excited for that. If you would like to join the PTO, please reach out via the website. PTO puts on amazing events and incentives to increase student attendance. So we also provide opportunities for students that would not receive elsewhere. We have a lot of Saturday days and a lot of fun events for students on campus. So great support. You must be a district-approved volunteer to work and volunteer with the PTO. And that's a PTO website, runpto.com. QR code up there as well. All right, and piggybacking on our PTO, we only do one fundraiser a year, okay? We're not slinging cheesecakes. We're not selling wrapping paper. We're not doing magazine sales. We do one fundraiser a year, and it's a donation-based walkathon. All right. And our major fundraiser, the walkathon, takes place in February every year. I think it's February 21st this year, if I'm not mistaken. So mark your calendars. We aim to make it another successful year. Last year, we took in just over $70,000, and that is in one day. Every student participates, everything from a $1 contribution to generous contributions from businesses around the Coachella Valley. These funds support our fine arts program, teacher supplies, campus beautification, student enrichment events, field trips, and special education programs on campus. The PTO supports everyone on campus doing amazing events. You'll see here, this is the game truck. These are some prizes that we've offered in the past, and we'll have new prizes this year as well. Desert Game Truck, kids can earn that. It looks like an ice cream party. Down here is our top grand prize. This is the Firebirds hockey game with Mr. Preston and Mrs. Sperber. So we take the kids to a game and get lunch and everything. It's great. So we have a lot of fun doing that. So please get involved and know that we're not nickel and diming people with fundraising. We do one a year. So we just want to make sure everyone knows that. And one of the things that the PTO is helping partially fund is our new mural. So if you've driven by Fred Waring, the mural is amazing. On the left right here, you see the artist rendering before, and on the right, you see the actual Falcon that's going up right now. And John Cuevas, he's not only a local artist, spelled that wrong, local artist, but he's also a Ford parent. So it's really nice to support the community.
Artiste works.
Artiste, there we go. He's an artiste. We have a question here. Ms. Velasquez says, hello, is there a meet and teacher for TK on Monday? Yes, there is. I'll put that information up in a second, okay? But yes, there is one on Monday, and it is right here from 3 to 4 p.m. I've sent that information out. I will send it out again today before we leave. But Monday, August 19th from 3 to 4 p.m. in the Kinder area. Great question. All right, traffic information. So I would like to preface this section of our scheduled program as we are a school. We are a learning institute. We are not a Costco parking lot or a Walmart parking lot. It is a school, and it was designed as a school. Therefore, all schools have their challenges with traffic flow and parking. If everyone follows the traffic flow that we have worked with the City of Indian Wells civil engineers, and we have worked with the school and the school site council, things will go smoothly. When things do not go smoothly is when people do not adhere to the pickup and drop off rules. They abandon their cars, they park illegally in the red, they park illegally on Warner Trail, or they park illegally in other neighborhoods, and that impedes other people from coming and going. Also, I would plead with you, please slow down and take your time. These are our students. My children go to school here just as yours too. So please take your time. This is our main parking lot. The best way to get in and out of this parking lot is to come northbound on Warner Trail, make a right-hand turn into our parking lot, come around here to the number 1 or number 2 lanes and give your son or daughter a kiss and say, have a great day, and drop them off. And then you can be on your way out and going northbound on Warner Trail. That is the best way to do it. If you want to park, please park and walk your child into the campus. Do not abandon your vehicle in these lanes. You impede the traffic of everybody else when you do that. Please either stay in your vehicle and drop and go, or park and walk your child up to the gate. I'm super excited. I've been working with the City of Indian Wells for several years now. So is the district, and we finally got a dedicated right-hand turn pocket going eastbound on Fred Waring. We've now expanded the Warner Trail from 2 lanes to 4 lanes. So your far right lane will be a right-hand turn pocket. Your second lane will be a straight through to Avenue of the States. And the third lane is a dedicated left arrow. And then the far lane is a southbound lane on Warner Trail. So this will really help getting kids and families out at dismissal time. All right. This is called the staff parking lot. If you are not part of Gerald Ford staff, please do not park in the staff parking lot. It's also our bus lane. We do not want to park in the bus lane because we do not want to block the bus or emergency vehicles from getting students help that they need. So please do not park, drop off, pick up in the staff parking lot or the bus lane. Thank you. Please follow the school rules and set a great example for your children. It says buses only, so unless you drive a big yellow bus, please do not go in this bus lane. Also, we use this area for our special ed students as well. So if you block that and impede them, that will greatly impact their access to campus. Where can I park, Mr. Preston? Well, you can park here in our 20-minute parking, which is actually shaded. Isn't that nice? You can park right there, get out of the hot sun, and then you can exit your vehicle and you walk on the sidewalk and walk your child up to the front office and you can sign them in there. Please park in the 20-minute parking. I will say that we have a new motorcycle officer in the city of Indian Wells. His name is Deputy U, and I have met with him and I have shared my concerns about people blocking the emergency vehicles and parking illegally on campus. So please adhere to all those rules. If you see a sign, that's reserved for that person. And the reason we have signs marking people is because we have employees on campus that come and go throughout the day, right? So we reserve a spot for them because they might have business at other schools. For example, our nurse, Miss Nurse Kim, she has 4 different schools. So she might come to Ford at 10 a.m. instead of 8:30 a.m. And if her spot's taken, she has nowhere to park and the spots are filled up. So if you're not the instructional coach or librarian or nurse or custodian or administrative assistant, please do not park in those spots. We shouldn't be going in there anyways because you guessed it, that's in the staff parking lot. All right, this is the kindergarten gate. This is where kindergarten students will be dropped off and picked up every single day. There is no other alternative drop-off or pickup for kindergarten students unless you're dropping off early for an ELOP club or you're picking up late for an after-school club, and then we'll have a different location. But regular instructional day, kindergarten gate, both pickup and drop-off. Our main gate area, which is shaded, which is now concreted in. We got rid of the sand pits, so I'm super stoked about that. And our amazing PTO has added misters. So we have misters out there for the students and shade as well. This is for 1st through 5th grade, and it's a staggered release. Excuse me. And that is our main entrance and exit. All right. We're only using the main parking lot. We're not dropping off in the bus lane. Please take your time and have patience. It is a school zone. Thank you. All right, talking about school safety, we have a full-time security agent. We have monthly fire drills. We have shelter-in-place drills twice a year. We have lockdown, lockout drills, as well as education for our staff on campus. We follow the standard response protocol, as do all schools in Desert Sands Unified School District. And we have trainings on those, and we bring up monthly stuff in our monthly trainings and monthly information in our staff meetings as well. This is Agent Mendez, Pedro Mendez. He was a new addition to our school year last year, and he is great with the kids. And we're really excited to have him back this year for his 2nd year at Ford. So welcome, Agent Mendez. There we go. This is Mr. Tony. He is our daytime custodian. Him and Mr. Roberto, they clean every room every day, and they sanitize. Mr. Luis, he is our nighttime custodian. He goes around and sanitizes all the touch points, bathrooms, and classroom doors every single night. So we thank the guys for keeping our campus clean and safe. All right, other important information. Your child needs a water bottle every day. If they have a metal water bottle, we have 6, I think we have 6 water filling stations on campus. Yes. And those are filtered and chilled. Students are going to PE, music, art, dance, new this year. Visit the library every single week. So especially for PE, students need to have closed-toed shoes, no heels or sandals. Students will receive SEL lessons weekly and monthly from their classroom teacher and from our counselor, Miss Lily. All right, and new this year, TK through 1st grade are going to be transferring to Chromebooks, as well as our 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade students will be using Chromebooks as well, so that's exciting. Students have access to our wonderful counselor, Miss Lua, and Miss Lily. She's amazing, and she is back this year, so we're super excited to have her back as well. Parents can contact Miss Lily or fill out a request for assistance on our district and school website if they require further assistance. And again, this year, we have a family mental health therapist that is on our campus. Her name is Miss Rosie, and she is here to help any students that need above and beyond support or families that are going through something in their personal lives. We can help with families as well. All right, our special teams, we got art, music, PE, and library, and we also are adding in dance. That is what your child will receive every single week. They will go to PE either once or twice a week, art once a week, music once a week, library once a week, and now added dance. So I'm really excited. I think we're the only school in Desert Sands to have all 5 of those enrichment opportunities for your child. Hey, Nate, how's it going? Well, thank you for being here. Hey, guys, everyone's saying hi. Welcome. Thank you. Art class. Here's a little supply list. You can scan and go to the art website is there. The art teacher always needs baby wipes, paper towels, non-bleach spray cleaner. Any Amazon gift cards to buy some art supplies is always appreciated. And you got to think, our art teacher, she has 600 students. All right. And these are some save the dates. These are on the calendar, but I kind of put them in here because it's easier to see. This is something that you can put on your fridge and look. You can know when the first day of school is, no school on Labor Day, back to school night, our fall photos, et cetera, et cetera. So these are some important dates for the school year. Make sure you check out our social media and our website. Mrs. Miller, 5th grade teacher, she updates our website, and our PTO has a Instagram, and then I run our Instagram as well. And we try to post at least weekly what's going on campus. So if you're on those formats, make sure you follow them. Our Instagram page mirrors our Facebook page. So if you're on Facebook but not on Instagram, you're going to get the same content. Breakfast, lunch, and recess. The 3 favorite parts of the day, right, folks? Breakfast starts at 8:30. It is free for everybody. And at 8:58, students will wrap up eating breakfast. That's when a bell rings, and they will head out to the playground to line up. And if the students do not want breakfast, they can go out to recess starting at 8:30, pending the heat. And if they want breakfast, they can sit and have breakfast every single day for free. Also, lunchtime, students have a 40-minute lunch period, and typically that's broken up 20 minutes of eating and 20 minutes of recess. Lunch is free for all students at Gerald Ford. You can come through and get a lunch 180 days if you want. You can also bring your own lunch to school. Definitely recommend a insulated lunch pail with an ice pack, especially during the hotter months. And make sure that it has their name and room number on the lunch pail. Because let me tell you, I'm sure there's going to be about 50 Taylor Swift lunch pails, and they're going to get lost. They're going to get mixed up, right? So make sure it has your name and the classroom number on there. All right, very important. We do not accept outside food, fast food, or sodas coming out from Uber Eats or Postmates or whatever, or parents dropping off. If your child is having a birthday party, that needs to be arranged with the classroom teacher. And that needs to be arranged in advance, and the office needs to be notified. But if stuff just shows up, we will turn that away, and we will provide the student with a lunch from the cafeteria that day. All recesses are supervised by our school site monitors and other support staff, being Mrs. Sperber, Mr. Preston, Agent Mendez, our instructional coach, Mrs. Fosselman, are usually out there. Our school counselors are out there walking around, working with kids. We have a lot of supervision. We have 9 school site monitors on campus, in addition to our support staff out there. Now, recess will not be held when it is over the heat threshold index. We will do indoor recess during those times. Students TK through 3rd grade have 2 15-minute recesses and a 20-minute recess during their lunch. 4th and 5th grade have a recess in the morning, and then they have their lunch recess as well. What should my student bring to school? Well, they need to come ready and do their personal best. That's the first thing, right? Positive attitude for a new school year. They're going to need a backpack, a refillable water bottle with their name on it, right? A lunch or a snack if they want to bring one. Miss Nayeli, our nutrition service manager, she will start to sell snacks when it gets a little bit cooler. And typically those snacks are all $1 each, flat fee of $1. And they're all healthy, school-based approved snacks. Any supplies that you would like to donate to your classroom teacher, you're more than welcome to do those and bring those on the first day. Earthquake kits are recommended. a large gallon Ziploc bag, couple bottles of water, 3 to 4 snacks, granola bar, gummy bears. It's always optional to put like a photo or a little message in there. In the event of an emergency, students do get homesick, and a comforting item from home can really help them in those scary times in the event of emergency. There's a supply list. It's also linked on our website as well. I posted it on Facebook and Instagram as well, so I'm just sharing those for a minute. These are all optional as well. Librarian is always looking for extra wide tape, packing tape, bookmarks, colored index cards, colored wipes. All kinds of good stuff to help Miss Stephanie in the library, who sees all 600 of our students on a weekly basis. After school programs, we have 3 after school programs on campus. We have the YMCA, we have the Homework Club, and we have the Right at School Expanded Learning Program, and those students have been invited to that program as well. All right, our expanded learning programs. We had over 25 clubs last year. Is that right,
Yes,
Mrs. Sperber?
that's right.
Going from kindergarten all the way through 5th grade. Really exciting stuff. Everything from robotics to 3D printing to cursives to art to pottery, right? Didn't we have ceramics and pottery?
Ceramics.
Not ballroom dancing. We had Spanish, line dancing. That's right, line dancing, cheerleading, volleyball, basketball, field hockey,
Theater.
yeah, the readers theater, all kinds of great stuff. So your child will be able to participate in those free at cost, and those are before school, and some are after school as well. And that first session starts September 9th. So the last week of August, be on the lookout for an email from myself or Mrs. Sperber with the Expanded Learning Opportunity Club sign-up sheet, all right? So we do it on a sign-up basis. You sign up, and then we select the students based on availability and space. All right, these are our Falcon Awesome t-shirts. We are not a uniform school. However, on any given day, majority of the students are wearing one of our cool shirts. So these are really nice terry cloth shirts. They are $20. We have all kinds of sizes. We are not a uniform shirt. However, we do have a dress code that we have to adhere to. Oh, going the wrong way. The PTO just ordered a bunch of new shirts. They're like, Mr. Preston, we want to get some new updated shirts. I said, let's do it. So we've got 3 new designs you see there on the right, and then we have a new Falcon Awesome one that's on the bottom left, and then on the top we have one that is for the best awards only. So if your child receives a best award for $20 during the ceremony, they can buy one of those shirts and they can wear it with pride, because the only way you can get one of those shirts is if you receive a best award. So it's kind of like a secret club on campus.
Right on.
I know. We've got all kinds of shirts. This is actually an old photo. All those students are now in middle school, right? And they're all teachers' kids. All right, so pants need to be neat and clean and good repair. We're not sagging or excessive oversized clothing. Shorts and skirts need to be like fingertip length. No bathing suits, jogging shorts, bike shorts, cutoffs, nothing really short or transparent. It's suggested that shorts be worn under skirts or like what do they call them? Skirts or whatever. Yeah, I don't know.
That was sport.
Yeah, so something like that, especially with the students, doing cartwheels and on the monkey bars, etc. Obviously, no bare midriff, no tube tops, spaghetti straps, bare backs, etc. No obscene clothing, tobacco, alcohol, or drugs. This typically comes up when students wear jerseys. Like a lot of times, students will wear a soccer jersey and they're sponsored by a company that's just not appropriate for school. So typically when that happens, we'll give them a loaner shirt and we'll call home and just say, please don't have Johnny or Sally wear that again. All right, and we just want to be in line with Ed Code and make sure that our students are dressing to success. Once again, we're not a uniform school, but we have a lot of school spirit shirts, and we have a lot of school spirit days where we ask kids to wear those shirts, and it's a lot of fun.
So fun.
Yeah, and you see, I've got my Ford Falcon shirt on right now. All right, we have an incredibly talented staff at Gerald Ford Elementary School. The preliminary data for our school has come out yet. It's not finalized, so we can't share it with the community, but we've been looking at it, and it's pretty top. It's up there, let me tell you. So as you progress through the school year, when your teacher does something amazing, you have a positive interaction with Mr. Chuck in the parking lot. One of your students comes home and said, I had the most amazing time in dance class or art class, or I scored the winning goal with Coach Murphy today, and I learned how to play the recorder during recess with Mrs. Bluto. That's a time to take 5 minutes and recognize one of our staff members. The staff members get recognized, a certificate comes to me, and then I present that certificate in front of the staff and students on campus. And it's just a great way to give back and to show how amazing our students and staff are. That's kind of a quick rundown. This is the link to volunteer. If you want to volunteer, I'll throw that in here. Aha, that rhymed. And we have our school website. Oh, that's our PTO, right? Where's the school website? There we go. And we have our school website, which has all kinds of information. We'll put that on there as well. If you have a question, you can throw it in the chat. We have 50 viewers. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you're new to Ford, welcome. We really enjoy everything we do here at Ford. I know I have 3 daughters, and all 3 of them have come through Gerald Ford. One's in middle school now, but I also have a 3rd grader and a 5th grader this year. So we're invested. We have a lot of staff students on campus and a lot of DSUSD students on campus as well. So we're really proud of that, and we're proud of everything we're doing. All right, Tiffany Williamson, our PTO president, says we're going to update the PTO website. That's awesome. Thanks, Tiffany. We appreciate that. Oh, thank you, Mega XXX. I think it's the best school too. A little biased, but yeah, that's awesome. We appreciate it. All right, I don't really see any questions in there, and so I'm going to stop sharing. I'll hang out for another minute. Oh, thank you both. You're welcome. Thank you. I'm excited too. It's going to be a great year. This is my 8th. Yeah, I guess we didn't talk about us, huh? No?
Go ahead.
Kill some time. This is Mrs. Sperber's 2nd year at Gerald Ford as an assistant principal. Before that, she's been a principal. She's been an assistant principal. She's been a director at the district level. She's been a teacher. She is super wealth of knowledge and just a great part of our support staff. And I love having her on our team. I'm glad that we have her here at Ford.
This is my favorite place of all. So tell your friends, bring the kids. We have a lot of fun here, and there's rigorous learning.
That's right. Yeah, I paid her to say that. All right. I have been, I was assistant principal here for 2 years, starting in 2015. And this is the start of my 8th year as principal at Ford. So I started 2017. So going on almost 10 years at Ford. So I'm really excited about that. And every year, our goal is to make it a better place. This year, we're really focusing on campus beautification. We had our modernization, and our new construction was completed 2 years ago. And since then, we've been really focusing on making the campus a warm and welcoming environment for families and students and staff. So make sure you check out the mural. Make sure you check out the presentation. I appreciate everyone for coming by. Thanks so much, and have a great day. Mr. Preston and Mrs. Sperber signing off. All right. Oh, Matthew, welcome, buddy. I'm glad. I'll see you on Monday, okay? All right, my man. You guys have a great last weekend of the summer. All right, Mr. Preston.